very difficult to drink from without going. So, now you may hear me drop the F-bomb now and then, here or there. I've moved all the timber out, so now I'm going to just start dismantling stuff. This stuff. I want to get rid of this stuff. We'll see how we go, hey? I wonder if I can. Oh. I dropped you. I've got you on my stand, but I dropped you. Because I'm trying to set you up on here. Yes. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Okay. I can just set you up over here so you can watch me. I don't know how that's going to go. No, I might just put you back where I was. Yeah. Good old clear view. You got a view. Got a view of everything now. What I'm trying to do. Okay. We're at it. I'm going to be using a hammer. So you may hear some loud noises like the drill. The drill, the hammer. I think that one's too small. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. I want to talk about people baiting other people's animals in little townships or even towns. You don't do it. You don't be that cruel. I had a sneaky suspicion of where my cat got poisoned on Tuesday, and there's a place down from me. They've got new people here because the other people that were there were lovely, absolutely lovely couple, but they've gone. And like in the middle of the night, these new rogue people moved into our little village. And I'm not unapproachable. I'm one of these people that you can come and talk to me about anything. And cast and quest. I don't know what that is. Are you that type of person that will rate your nonsense 9 out of 11? Said hi, hello, cast and conquer. That's a bit, I'm a bit of a conqueror. Yeah. Dismantling. I'm dismantling a caravan. I'm turning it into a tiny home. So I've got to dismantle it first to turn it into a tiny home. So thanks for popping on. Appreciate it. I was just talking about people baiting other people's animals in small villages or just in places, in towns, in places. Because on Tuesday, I hope you have more viewers. Yeah, so do I. I did say I'm not here for beauty. I'm not here for anything. I'm just here to show people that even somebody without any much experience of building can do this. Like, I've got myself a really big toolkit. It's just sitting outside. And yeah, I've already started, as you can see. I've already started dismantling. I had to clean up, but yeah, I've decided I'm going to use the same stove. Not sure about the sink yet, because I'm like, why buy new things when you've already got it? Like this tiny home, it's not going to be a castle, it's not going to be glam, it's just going to be something functional and efficient that my special needs kid can live in independently. That's what it's about. Okay, see ya. I have to go now. Nice. Okay, see ya. So let's get started. I have to I need the long one for this. It's the right size to the one, but then you get in these angles that you can't get to, so you need the long ones. Well, that looks like it's already stripped. Okay, shit piece of wood. That's going to go on the fire pile. Now, I don't know what I did. Definitely going on the fire pile. Alright, so now we're into the hammering, I think. Now, I'm not sure if I need a crowbar, Jimmy John. I think we'll just carry on with the hammer. Makes you wonder. I think I will go and get the crowbar or here in Australia, I don't know, Jimmy bar. Call it a Jimmy bar. I'll go and get it, and then that way you can see what I'm talking about. This is what I need. First I'll try the screwdriver. My poor son has just got back from Bali, and he lives in one of my granny flats, and he's absolutely knackered, and he's been asleep. Some of his mates rocked up, woke him up, and he said when they left, "See ya, I'm going back to bed." Now I'm making all this noise. I'm not getting anywhere because this is going straight through the wall. It's just not happening. You can probably hear it going straight through the wall. Let's see if I can get some of these up. Voila, one. I knew it was going to do that. Don't know what time it is where you guys are or where you guys are, but this is Australia and it's about 4:30, 4:40. But yeah, in the afternoon. And it's winter. It's winter time. We're in the middle of our winter. It's our dry season up here because I'm in New South Wales. Hi, Stephen. Nobody's watching. Hey, Peter. I'm dismantling a caravan because I'm building a tiny home on the axles for my special needs daughter. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, come along for the ride. Check it out. Put a like up if you like it. If you don't, just say hi anyway. You know what? I'm really surprised at how weak caravans are made. It's extremely poor, light, very light material. This is what's holding the couch up. Like, this is what the couch is made out of. This stuff. firelighters. What is that? That's like a plastic trim. So yeah, I was talking about people poisoning other people's animals. It's not called for, it's not needed, it's just, I'm not unapproachable. You can approach me. If you think my animal is on your property, come talk to me. Don't poison them. Don't poison my babies. That was so cruel. So cruel, holding him in my arms, watching him die. Never want that ever to happen again. Doing this shit's really good for that emotional. Yeah. Don't ever kill anyone's babies. Always go and speak to them. Speak to them first. Now I'm taking the floor trims off. Oh, now I'm breaking them because I'm not very good at it. I don't know if you know, this channel's called Angels Readings Mountain Life. So, my profession is psychic. Don't get on here and rag me out. Don't need it, don't want it. I'm just giving you some information of a bit of my background. Always had it, born with it. Don't use tarot cards if they're not needed. I use energy. I'm an energy healer, energy reader. I've got my Reiki certificates. And yeah, I do readings for a living. Psychic, medium, clairvoyant. I read animals. I read houses. I read cars. I read land. I do get rid of negative spirits out of homes if you need them to be removed. What else do I do? I see past lives. I could count mine, and I can tell you about them. My first one was I was a Viking woman who did have psychic abilities back then. Could hunt, could fish, could make tools, could make fur clothing. I was quite efficient in a lot of things. and did do a lot of things. And I absolutely love being that. I absolutely love being a Viking woman. And I think that's where a lot of this type of trait came from. And the second one after that was I was a water bearer in Egypt. I looked after the water. I was a male. I was very happy, always out in the sun, looking after the channels, the water channels, making sure everything ran properly. And you're probably going to ask, well, how do you know all of this? You have things in your life or visions or knowledge of things that you can't explain how you know. And they are part of your past lives. And I've always had stuff to do with water. And yeah, I did wonder why being in Egypt, my skin didn't burn like it does today. And then I heard that the ozone layer wasn't stuffed like it is today. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. No wonder I didn't get sunburned. 10 cents, and now I am 65 cents richer. 65 cents richer. So yeah, and then there was another one after that. As a female. With our past lives, we aren't sexual about or discrimination about what sex you're going to be. I think you get to choose which one you want to be. So I happen to be a woman who knew herbs and knew to clean wounds, because if you didn't clean the wounds weren't going to heal. And I was in England. There was war was on, and I got to clean the soldiers for the king. And I was that bloody good at it that they thought I was a witch. What do you do with witches? You burn them. So they burnt me. And in this life, nearly every house I've been in has had some kind of fire incident to it. I always thought it was because I didn't pay the fire charge. But anyway. So that was that. So there's number 3. There's 3 past lives. The 4th past life was once again back in England, once again a female. But this time I was a maiden of clean. I was cleaned for a rich home. Cleaned. I was a cleaner. Clean. To this day, I just am not a cleaner. I will do cleaning, but I'm not a cleaner. Then the 5th life, I was a very small boy. I was 5 back in England. Things had changed, moving up, and poverty had stricken. So everything in England was poverty. I was born in poverty. I was caught stealing bread and then put on a ship to come to Australia. So it was either Australia or America, one or the other. I'm not 100% sure where I was going, but I know I didn't make it. I know I died in there because the dreams I used to have as a little girl were horrific, of me dying in this big, titty, gumless, stinky breath, busted woman who could see me dying, and she gathered me up in her arms, and I remember her hearing her heartbeat when I was dying. So I died in the hull of that ship. Then my next one, this one's quite interesting, because you do get to meet people that you've met in your past lives in this life. And it was one of those ones where you go, I feel I know you, but I've never met you. How do I know you? And they'll do almost exactly the same. It's only just happened to me last Friday. I connected with this woman that I'd never met, and I just looked at her and I went, wow, I feel I know you. And she said, I feel I know you. And I said, yeah, but I've never met you. And she goes, no, I've never met you either. So that's how those things happen. So this last past life that I wrote a book about, called Yellow Bow. I was in America. I was in America in the very 1930s, 1940s. As a teenage girl, I was in Louisiana. Mother died. It was all girls. Father was an alcoholic, a gambler. So kind of sold me to the second cousin because he lost me in a poker hand. Ended up becoming a pretty high-class prostitute in New York, and ended up with this disgusting pimp. And what made me remember this was the person I ended up with in a relationship in this life. Couldn't figure out why I was so connected to this person who was very abusive, a big gambler, an alcoholic, a womanizer. I dressed him, put him with a black moustache, black hair, black pants, and like this purple satin shirt. And I just went, oh, he was my pimp. And then it all flooded back. Kept flooding. So I'm writing. I wrote that book in 3 weeks. Incredible book. You think 50 Shades of Grey was pretty hot. The book I wrote was even crazier. But anyway, so yeah, that's me in a bit of a nutshell. So if you've got any questions, ask me, because that's what it's about, is knowledge, understanding, isn't it? It's about knowing things. And I am a believer that we all have a psychic ability. It just depends on what happens to it in childhood or growing up, because it's there in childhood. It's fluent in childhood, young childhood. And I believe schools are a big blame of squashing our abilities. Because they like to destroy natural abilities, because they don't want you to learn. They want to keep you educated in their way of living, government's way of living. I did homeschool for quite a while, till I couldn't homeschool anymore. It didn't stop my kids turning out to be bloody brilliant, amazing kids. All right, now I'm going to try and get this one off. This is nice timber. they've all got dirt. I don't know if you ever did that as kids. Oh, dirt. If you know what a dirt is, tell me on here. That one's already not happening. That one's not happening. That's odd. Oh no, it's just broken. Silly me thought that piece of timber was glued on or stapled on. But it's not. It's screwed on. So there'd definitely be some in here as well. Ah dear. My special needs daughter that I'm building this for, she's pretty incredible. She's one of my best friends. Isn't it crazy how God gives you things in mysterious ways? Yes, and I am also Catholic and I've been christened, and I am in awe of the great divine, and there's so many names for the word God. And I love calling the word God the great divine. And it is incredible how we are given things in life, whether it be whatever. And I was very blessed to be given this amazing child to help her learn and help her grow in her life. So we've just discovered she loves cooking. She loves cooking. If I buy her chicken schnitzels, she can unwrap out of the cling wrap that I've put them all in individually. So all she has to do is unwrap, and then there's one. And she's learned how to cook mashed potatoes. She loves mashed potatoes. They're her favourite. So yeah, she's cooking some dinner. She's having a go. And I'm very, very, very proud of her. And the more you give the more the independence you give them and show them that they're capable, they can do this. It just takes that little bit, and the rewards are so outweighing everything that, yeah, it's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. I've got some electricals down here that I've got to try and disconnect. And I don't know how they've been put on. Gonna need glasses. Oh, that's odd. It's really odd, actually. I think I have to pop it off. because it's got different things in it. Like, I can't find the screws, or what look like screws to me, because they don't. And if they are, they're very, very bloody tiny little screws. Yeah, miniature screws. Funny that. I have to Google these things because I don't know what they are. Like this. I know it's for some sort of battery thing, but I still don't know. I don't know what it is. 12 volt amp. So it's a 12 volt amp. Okay. That's a Phillips head, I'm pretty sure it's a Phillips head. I don't want to get in the water. So I don't know how I'm going so far. I think I'm doing pretty okay. What I want to try and achieve today is getting all of this seeding stuff out. Now I'm done. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I don't know if I should keep them or what I should do with them. Who knew that tiny little bit would be something that holds everything together as well. Take your frustration out on dismantling a caravan. Okay. Guess what? One big piece. Let's see if it'll just kick over. Yep. That'll stay. No. Ah. Woohoo! Look at this. Getting there. Oh my God, this is really happening. Holy smokes. It's really happening. Staples. Full of staples. I'm not going to use staples like that. I'm buying myself a really good nail gun. You know, one of those ones with a compressor, I think. I don't know. You tell me, guys, like if you've used one with a compressor and you've used one with a battery, tell me which one you think works better. Ooh, that's scary. Oh, sorry, light. Trim board. Might come in handy. Don't know. Don't know. Maybe not. Check this out. This has been through a flood. That is disgusting. This is what my grandson lived in. I knew it was shit. I knew it was disgusting. Poor kid. Anyway, he survived. He's out now. Nearly there. We're getting there. Let's try this. Kids know that I get these crazy ideas in my head. Let's do this. Let's do that. I want to try this. 99. Oh, I don't know. The percentage is pretty good. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And pull it off. May not be 100%. But I pull it off. I went to America 2023, and while I was over there, I went to Texas, Virginia, Kentucky, wherever Chicago is. I went to Chicago, and then I went to Wisconsin. So there's 5 states, and in those 5 states I got to drive once because a girlfriend let me drive because I had my international driver's license. But then I went back to Kentucky and tried to hire a car. But because I had a debit card and not a credit card, in America you cannot hire a car unless you've got a credit card. Don't think I didn't Google. I Googled the ass out of everything. But not once did I read I needed a credit card. So I went off and got myself the worldwide wallet card. That didn't work, so I couldn't hire a car. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. So I jogged. I jogged through Kentucky, most of a little place called Jenkins. I was there, and I jogged everywhere around Jenkins. There's a really nice golf course at Jenkins. Beautiful golf course at Jenkins. I went and seen Pikeville. I like Pikeville. That was cool. So, yeah, first time ever in America. First time really anywhere overseas I'd gone. And I went for a month. So I was stuck in Kentucky for 3 weeks without any vehicles. Was it 3 weeks? No, it was more like 2 weeks. Oh, look at that. We did it. We did it. That's going out. That's incredible. That's really incredible. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I'm out of here.